This week on the Hype Podcast, it's official. Donald Trump is president-elect of the United States, and some people aren't too happy about it. The winter storm of 2016 wreaks havoc in Portland and leaves Oso's car not so fresh. The host with no name has had about enough of Alaska Airlines and has no problem letting them know it. Plus, Oso is ready to brave the lines at Best Buy in order to get his Nintendo Classic Edition. Will he succeed? Find out next week. Don't miss this week's episode of the Hype Podcast.
Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm Oso Fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
All right. I'm about to make some of that gangster shit.
Some of that.
Some of that gangster shit.
That's gonna be my fucking, what is it? My tagline.
Yeah, that's gonna be
you know motherfuckers have like a signature sound or like a signature line they use, like DJ Khaled.
We the best,
like that stupid shit.
And you're just gonna say some gangster shit.
No, I'm gonna be like ba-da-da, ba-da-da. You say some gangster shit, and I'm gonna be like ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
What the hell is ba-da-da, ba-da-da?
I have no fucking idea. That's the point. let that simmer for just a minute.
Man, what's that shit that dude used to say on Real World? Making the Band.
Dude.
That dude, he had that tagline for Making the Band.
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard the name The Real World in so goddamn long.
That shit is really real.
Didn't they used to just like travel around and put people on TV like the Jersey Shore kind of?
Oh, Dylan likes the Hype Podcast.
Oh, good job, Dylan.
All right,
Thank
Dylan.
You.
Yeah. We got a letter from Dylan.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually running down the list right now, clicking invite to about 7,000 different people. So at least we got one. One is good.
One is good?
Well, I mean, it's better than zero, right?
Well, I'd like to say, just in case you didn't get a shout out because you haven't replied to our request yet, this is the Hype Podcast. I am DJ Oso Fresh.
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to try that again. This is the motherfucking Hype Podcast.
This is the Hype Podcast. Who are you? I am DJ Oso Fresh.
And I am the host with no name, goddammit. That is right. It is Monday night. We are in the building. Well, actually in Oso Fresh's building because, you know, it's the freshest building on the block.
Because I pay bills here. Yeah. That's why I'm up in this motherfucker, because I pay bills here.
Because we pay rent,
shit,
motherfucker.
Because the mail that come here have my name on it.
Yeah.
That's why it's, yeah. And I had a problem with that.
Well, I'm glad you don't have a problem with that, especially because of the fucking weather lately.
Yeah. I had tenants. I had like former tenants, and like nobody likes to switch their fucking address.
For real?
So I started getting a lot of mail, and then they stopped delivering my mail, and I was like,
they stopped delivering your mail.
And I'm like, A, B, and C live up in this motherfucker. Any other piece of mail, fucking keep it. Seriously, like the chick who owned the house before me was still getting shit.
For real?
Yeah.
You lived here, what, 4 or 5 years now?
It's 5 years.
Jesus.
5 years, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Obama.
Change your fucking address, people. Goddamn.
Or I'll have to get on you.
Speaking of, I think I need to fix my address too. That's weird. I'm glad you mentioned that. I got an email notification like in November. It was like, hey, you got to make your address permanent. And I bought a house, so I'm like, my address should be permanent.
Yeah,
like with the county.
Yeah,
it should be permanent. I don't know why you think all of a sudden I need a fucking change of address form.
My shit, I ain't hard to find.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Dude, if it's a bill and they want you bad enough, they'll find out where you at.
No shit, right?
Yeah, they'll find you. They'll find your phone number.
Oh man, they won't hesitate for that shit. Like, no, I'll tell you what, the IRS, like the fucking state of Oregon, you file your taxes and shit like that. Those motherfuckers will take their sweet ass time getting you some money that they owe you.
Yeah.
But you owe them some money? Oh, sir, they be knocking at your door and shit.
You get the call.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, sir, would you like to set up payment arrangements? For what? Oh, well, you owe us this amount of money. I didn't know that. Oh, well, we're just calling to let you know.
Oh, well, I had a dispute with them where I was like, I don't owe you that. Right. Oh, well, until you figure out how you don't owe us this, we're going to stack some interest on it too.
Yeah.
How about that? So if you want to, you can take some time and figure it out.
Yeah, you can work that shit out.
It'll be here for you.
Dude, that shit's fucking crazy too. They literally just tell you, You owe us money. Like, and if you dispute it, it's on your dime. So if I go in there and say, whoa, time the fuck out. I don't owe you this money. They do exactly what you said. They're like, oh, okay, cool. We're just going to put it over here.
Hey, hold on.
Stack some interest on it.
This is interest on money you've never seen.
Yeah.
And
by the way,
you just sat there one day and said, hey, you know what? You owe us this much money, and if you don't pay us,
right.
that's a good hustle.
It is.
That is a quality hustle.
Dude, no, I should go to like some friends I haven't talked to in a minute. Just be like, hey, remember this amount of money that you owe me? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, nah, I'm just gonna let it sit over here and stack up some interest.
You just owe me that.
You just owe me that now.
You just straight up owe me that.
Oh man. But from the sound of it, Best Buy is gonna owe you a fucking free Nintendo by the time you're done with this bullshit. What's going on there still?
So
it's been weeks.
I won a Nintendo.
Right.
It came out on November 11th. 2016.
So it's been over a month.
Just in case you find this 1,000 years from now, it was 2016 when I was trying to get my mini Nintendo to emulate it being 1985.
Right. So wait. If they find this in 3016, they'll know it's 2016 trying to be 1985.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were like, everybody will be retro trying to find old podcast.
Right. We'll put this in a time capsule, seal it up, bury it in the ground deep down.
Yeah, because I ain't paying hosting forever.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So anyway.
They don't have no for life package. Well, Best Buy is getting more of them tomorrow.
Right.
The 20th. You might even get this episode tomorrow or today.
And you've already paid for this thing.
No, I haven't paid for it.
Okay.
No, they won't let you prepay for it.
That's fucking bullshit.
So the deal is you have to go out there and they'll hand out tickets at 10 o'clock for however many they got.
Okay. And that's it.
You don't even know how many they're going to have.
Right.
It could be like 5.
You know there's people camped out there right fucking now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
If we go down there right fucking now, there's at least 30 people fucking in tents, sleeping in the rain, on the sidewalk, just like, nope, I'm getting my Nintendo. I'm bringing back my youth. It's gonna be 1985 again, motherfucker.
You know, we don't go out very often, but we should really do that.
Yeah, you wanna? You better bring your own sleeping bag. We're not sharing.
No, I'm not sleeping out there.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll wait till the hype is fucking over.
Yeah,
not the podcast. I mean, I'm talking about. I'll just wait. Fuck it, I'll get in January. You know what? By the time I get one, I won't want, like, I probably, if I would have bought it when it came out,
right,
I'd be done with it by now.
That is true. You'd be like, fuck it, whatever.
It was $60. That's a good night on the town. Hey, maybe you get a steak in there.
Right. And a happy ending. Who knows?
Yeah. Hey, man.
No,
bring back the handy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, what I want to know is, like, what goes through these people's heads that they'll sleep out in rain, snow, shit like that,
selling it for what is it, 4 times the retail price?
So they're just trying to hit a come up?
This is the come up. It's the old come up.
Why don't homeless people do that? I mean, they stand on
because they don't have $60.
The fuck they don't. Some of those guys make $400 or $500 a day.
Why don't they do it? Because they wouldn't be homeless anymore. That fucks up the homeless hustle if they actually do something. Like,
I told you, I saw a fucking homeless. I'm doing the air quotes right now. I've seen a homeless fucking dude jump into a Lexus SUV before. Like, half of these motherfuckers aren't even homeless.
It's a good hustle.
It is.
It's a good hustle. I mean, selling Nintendos, they got to be somewhere. They got to, so they got to.
True.
You got to deal with people.
Buying shit's a responsibility, I guess.
Yeah. I'm still sitting there looking at Craigslist, going, $250. It costs $60.
Right. I'll tell you what, man.
I'm on the wrong side of the hustle.
Yeah. Right. I'll tell you what, though. I don't fucking homeless or not. I'm not sitting out on a goddamn freeway on ramp with this weather we've been having lately.
You can't fuck around, especially when it comes to on ramps. Because I will tell you,
Jesus.
There was a really bad incident that happened to me.
What?
So I get off work on it was Wednesday. Shit went to shit, right?
Yeah, when you and I were talking. Yeah, where you had to sit at the light for like 4 fucking rounds because nobody was moving.
Yeah, so I sit in traffic. My hotel is maybe 4 miles away.
Right.
I sit in traffic for about an hour to get like a mile and a half. This usually takes me 4 minutes to do on a regular day.
Now this is because your job bought hotel rooms for the night, so people didn't have to drive all the way home.
It was dope. It was nice to them.
Okay, and it's a mile away, and it took you a fucking hour.
It took a mile to get to the on ramp to go to where I needed to go. So I'm coming down I finally get to the on-ramp. I turn on it. It is one solid sheet of fucking ice.
Oh, God.
So I'm getting on down. I'm making it. Man, the hotel, I mean, I like it. If you knock down a couple trees, I could see the fucking hotel from where I'm at.
Oh, shit.
I'm passing up this barrage of cars that have clustered at the bottom of this thing.
So you're going downhill.
Yeah, at the bottom of this on-ramp.
Okay. How fast are you going?
I must be going like 5 miles per hour.
Okay, and what gradient is the hill? On a scale of like 1 to 5, is it like a 4 steep or is it like a 2 steep? Like
it's like a 4 steep.
So it's pretty steep.
It's pretty steep.
Okay.
As soon as I get around those cars, because there's an embankment, I slide right back into the cars.
Oh no!
I was so fucking pissed.
Now, I mean, you obviously you stayed and swapped some insurance info, or you wouldn't be talking about this on the fucking show.
Yeah,
you wouldn't be giving out the culprit, the fucking suspect.
No, let me tell you, it gets even worse because I bump a car,
okay,
and then I bump that car into another car.
Oh no! I fucking hate that. It's like playing fucking pinball with cars. That shit's ridiculous.
My hotel is within sight. Like, I really was tempted just to get out of my car and fucking walk.
Yeah, you're just like, fuck it, I'm out.
And then the guy comes by with the fucking gravel. Like, after I've been there for a half hour. And there's a fire. He must be a chief or something because he's driving around an Explorer. Right. They don't let the little guys drive around Explorers.
Right, yeah.
He says, hey, everybody's okay? Hey, well, throw some of those. Oh, the gravel guy's coming by. Grab some of the gravel, throw it under your wheels. Boom. I'm out. I jump on the ramp, traction like a motherfucker. I'm fucking out. Who the fuck at the city didn't understand?
Yeah, really. Who fucking waited that extra half hour? What I couldn't believe. So I was at the airport.
Yeah.
On Wednesday. I was actually talking to you while I was driving to the airport, and I'm on the 205 bridge for 90 fucking minutes because people are just not going. Like, I'm thinking in my mind, there better be a fucking accident. And I left 4 hours early for my flight, so it was fine. But I'm like, dude, there better be a fucking accident or something. Nope. There was just people driving like fucking maniacs.
If you were on 205, I'll tell you about Portland. I mean, 205 is like our other freeway that goes on the other side of Portland.
205 is the stepchild of freeways. Like, everybody knows I-5, and you have to remind people that 205 is there.
Yeah, 205 is like this alternate route.
Yeah,
that you can take through the city. It's pretty awesome. Put you back on in Vancouver. Does a good job.
It does.
It didn't do a good job that day because my hotel room was directly facing 205. And let me put this in context just in case you don't live in Oregon, so you can really see what kind of pussies we are. Because it was only, I think it was a total of 2 inches of snow.
Grand total.
And that might be stretching it.
Including the gravel.
Yeah. It was a grand total of 2 inches of snow. But the 205 freeway, if you wouldn't have been getting off at the airport and tried to go all the way, you've been on the 205 for probably
the entire night.
Yeah,
the entire fucking night. I guarantee it. Shit was ridiculous.
No, I'm looking out my hotel window at a truck, and cars go by on the freeway pretty fucking fast.
Right. When
I can be having a conversation and stare at a car for 30 consecutive seconds. Okay, that's not how it works.
No, it's called a fucking freeway, people. Jesus.
So I'll give them to it.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, dude, it's ridiculous. So, I mean, in Portland, we get, a grand total of 2 inches of snow, including the ice or including the fucking gravel and salt they put down. I go...
Oh, no, you can't do salt. That's bad for the environment.
Oh, fuck.
How about me wrecking and dying?
Yes.
That's bad for my fucking environment. You think I'm going to give a fuck about the fucking environment if I fucking slide off a freeway ramp? Shit. The fuck you mean?
Dude, I know so many other places that get like 3 or 4 feet of snow, and they're just like, meh, it's just Tuesday. What the fuck
like
is the problem?
when you go up to the mountain.
Right.
Like when you're going to Bend, that shit is clear as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, there may be a snowy day where they just can't keep up, but
sure,
any day of the week for what we got, they'd have came through, plows.
Oh, dude.
Man,
dude, Pendleton, Oregon, it's about 5 hours east of where we're at, for those of you who live under a fucking rock.
And they go Portland, Portland, they're like, that's all that's there.
Yeah, true. And
sorry, everybody has a baby mama in Eugene.
Even Eugene gets fucking snow. They get a lot more snow than we do. And they don't fucking freak out at all. Like I said, they get 1 or 2 feet. They just, hey, break out the plow. got shit to do. You know? That's it. We get it here. People are like, what do I do?
A whole motherfucker shut down.
Yeah. Dude, no. So I fucking hop on a plane Wednesday, and they are like, oh, well, we're going to be a little bit late, getting out of here because of the snow. And we're like, so we are leaving the snow. How the fuck is it taking forever to get out of here? Well, they have to go through their de-icing process. Now, the fact that they have to do all this for our safety, I completely get. But you know what they don't have to do?
What?
They don't have to fucking lie to you every 10 minutes about when we're fucking taking off.
Are you sitting on the plane?
Oh, dude. So it starts out, we're sitting at the terminal. Okay. Oh, we're looking about 15 minutes behind.
So you're on the plane?
Oh, no. We're in the airport terminal. Like standing, waiting to get on the plane. So we're sitting there. They tell us, we should be boarding in about 15 minutes. 45 minutes later, they're like, okay, we're just doing the inspection on the plane now. We should be boarding in the next 10 minutes or so. Please
I could have got a hot dog and a drink.
Yeah, please stay in the terminal area, blah, blah, blah. So another 30 minutes goes by. We're like, dude, why don't you just fucking tell the truth? Listen, hey, we're delayed. We'll let you know when we're boarding. Yeah. Fucking hang out. You don't need to tell me every goddamn 15 minutes that we're 10 minutes out. And then 45 minutes later, tell me that we're 5 minutes out.
You're funny as fuck. He said, fucking hang out.
Yeah. Just hang out. Just chill.
Hey, because they got a bar down there.
They got bars. They got food. They got fucking everything. But you know what they got? They got a bunch of pissed off people when you go, hey, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Which one were you flying? I mean, they're not like they're a sponsor.
Yeah, no, it's Alaska Airlines.
Oh yeah, Alaska.
Yeah, no. And here's the thing. I know
they'll put you on a crop duster. Yeah. Alaska will put you on a crop duster ass plane.
And here's what I know. I know no airline actually gives a fuck about any of their customers. They don't. What are you gonna do? Well, I'm never gonna fly this airline again. Yeah, fucking suck a dick. That's what they tell you. They'd be like, suck a dick. I don't care. We have thousands of people on this fucking plane every single day. You, sir, can go fucking suck a dick. Like, that's all they would say.
Pretty much.
Yeah. They're never going to end up losing fucking money. What are they going to do? Be like, fucking the host with no name's not flying our airline anymore? Oh, God. No, that's not what's going on. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
oh, this motherfucker's on one.
Finally, no. So 90 minutes later, we fucking get on the plane, and same argument. Same fucking argument. They're like, they get everybody on. You know how they tell you, okay, we've closed the cabin door and we're ready to go, blah, blah, blah. It'll be about 15 minutes. We're about third in line for the de-icing process. So just hang tight, and we'll get you in the air as soon as possible. 35 fucking minutes later. Okay, well, we're experiencing a little bit of a delay here, guys. We're looking about another 15 minutes or so before the de-icing truck can get to us. Here's my fucking problem again. Hey, we gotta get de-iced. Fucking hang out. We're on a goddamn plane. Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Nothing. You know what I say? Fucking say, hey, give me a little extra beverage service while I'm fucking sitting there. You goddamn flight attendants. You're sitting there on your ass fucking texting, Facebooking, like fucking Snapchat, dick sucking on a fucking airplane. Pour me a little beverage while I wait. Don't fucking sit there and hop on your little goddamn PA and be like, we're about 15 minutes out, so if you guys just hang tight, we'll get you in the air as soon as possible.
So on the seatbelt training, did they do that before or after you guys got de-iced?
They do it before.
So you're in there, like, because when you tell me about seatbelt safety, I figure we're out of here.
Right.
That's a done deal.
Right.
It's a fucking wrap.
You are committed. We are fucking wheels up.
If it's going to take that fucking long for me to leave, tell me you were searching for snakes on the goddamn plane. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's the only problem I got. Don't give me a fucking time frame if it's always 15 minutes, 45 minutes later. Just tell me to fucking hang out. We'll get you. Hey, we'll get to you. Wait.
Under promise, over deliver.
Yes.
How about that?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, just give me broad spectrum. Don't give me this targeted fucking scenario. where I'm like, okay, cool. I might be able to make my connecting flight. Because if I'm out of here in 15 minutes, now I'm doing math. Now I'm anticipating, okay, I'm going to have to get off this plane and fucking run to my next plane, but I'm going to make it. No, you just tell me, hey, not looking good, partner. And I'm okay. I'll be okay with that.
You're funny. You act like you know flight math.
Yeah. Well, no.
You can write. You can actually calculate when the plane's going to be there. I mean, I can do that in my car if I'm going 60 miles per hour and I got 60 miles to go. Hey, I'll be there in 60 minutes.
Well, no, they give you the time frame. You know, like, so they're like, oh, you know, it's about an hour and 20-minute flight, say, hypothetically. And my connecting flight's at 9:20. If it's 8 p.m., okay, I'm not making my flight.
No.
But if it's 7:30, and
got a good chance,
and we're gonna be, you know, we'll be in the air within 15 minutes. Okay, I might have some time to fucking run to my next plane.
You might need to de-ice.
Yeah. So don't give me the 15-minute de-icing procedure 45 fucking minutes later, and then tell me, oh, well, we ran into a bit of a snag.
And they serve no food.
No food, no drinks, no nothing.
Man, I love those honey peanuts.
Man, they are so good. So, the plot thickens.
Okay.
We get to Seattle, and we're headed to Calgary, Canada. By the way, so we get to Seattle. Of course, last plane of the evening has already left.
You're going to a Drake concert?
Yeah. I checked the weather on my cell phone. No, sorry.
Hey, man, I want to get sued again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, so we get to Seattle, and my buddy's like, yeah, let's go to this hotel. I was like, oh, no, let's go to a fucking, just a regular fucking podunk hotel. Because he's like, oh, yeah, we'll hit the Embassy fucking Suites or the Hilton. And I'm like, well, as long as I got a fucking hot tub, no big deal. I'm just going to go chill out. So we end up going to the fucking Hilton. Not only was it like $200 for a basic ass room, they had no hot tub, no gym, no pool, no nothing. They were just like, they had a fucking apology and a high five. That was all they had.
So you're going to be kind of pissed off because I was at the Monarch Hotel. You know where that is, right by Sunnyside and stuff? Yeah. There was a jacuzzi tub in my room.
Right. Because it's not one of those fucking big flashy named hotels where it's just like, oh, yeah, dude, we're fucking classy and shit.
Dude, I don't mean to sidetrack your story and place a marker on it so we can continue where you are. But I have to tell you that the room that they put me in was like a porn fucking room.
Like 70s porn style?
Like totally, like the hot tub bathtub was in the room. And there was a wall to the bathroom. The bathroom was totally separate.
Was it in the middle of the room?
Pretty close, yeah. Like, you know how you walk in and in the hotel, it always has the hallway where it encases the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Well, they said, no, we're just going to take a wall down and put a wall up. So basically, I could be sitting there in my bed watching my bride take a bath.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like,
please tell me you had pink plush shag carpet in there.
No, but next time I go, I gotta bring my own satin sheets. Yeah. And they gave me a robe too. I'm like, I'm at the Monarch.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
No, so when we got to Calgary, the hotel right next to the airport.
Yeah.
It's called the Acclaim Suites or something like that. And
it's not like le poo something. Yeah. I know they do some French shit up there.
Le doudou caca.
Yeah, le doudou caca.
No, but so we get there. They have a fucking rooftop hot tubs and a rooftop bar.
Is it snowing?
Oh, dude, it was like negative 14 degrees the whole fucking time we're out there.
Best time to be in the hot tub.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, this little podunk airport hotel has fucking rooftop hot tubs and a rooftop bar.
They knew you were coming.
Like, the Hilton is slacking on something fucking fierce.
They said you know what I'm saying? They knew you were coming. They set that shit up like the Olympics.
Yeah. No, but it was pretty amazing because I don't know about you, but that's like the coldest weather I've ever been in. Have you ever been in like extreme cold?
No, I can't say I have.
Dude, like
I've been to the mountain and I was enough.
Dude, negative 14 degrees is not even cold anymore. It just hurts. Like, you literally walk outside and it's like,
how do people live in that shit?
Oh, you get used to it actually really quickly. You do, like,
I guess, or you just die.
The first.
I mean, you got two options.
Yeah, you make it or you don't. No, so
sink
like
or swim.
The first 24 hours was literally like the worst, and then that was it. The next day it was just like, oh shit, okay, I'm good. Yeah, it's really weird.
I would feel like I habitually could not get warm.
No, it's it was really weird. Like I thought so too. I was like, my God, I'm not gonna fucking get warm at all.
Yeah, like I need, because when it got cold here, I will tell you straight up, I woke up in the morning like I need warmth.
I need warmth. What mountain did you go to? What's the coldest place you've ever been ever?
I don't know.
Mount Hood?
Locked in the freezer on some 80s sitcom? I don't know.
What?
You never seen that? There's always those episodes of an 80s sitcom where they get locked in the freezer and then they work out their problems, and happens all the time.
I need to watch more 80s sitcoms.
I mean, it happened on Happy Days. It happened on a few things. I was like, you ever notice like in the 80s they just had like all these simple plot devices and every show would just use them?
No, that's true.
The time that Dad lied.
Yeah. Yeah, some people just call that fucking Monday.
No, I think the coldest place I've been is, I don't know, maybe Mount whatever the fuck, I guess.
Mount whatever the fuck? Where's that?
Whatever mountain's here. I guess,
Mount
I
Hood?
went, yeah. Well, no. I think I went to Lake Tahoe.
Oh, is it pretty cold there?
Yeah, it's pretty cold there.
That's fucking
They have
crazy.
skiing and shit.
I will say.
The Godfather was there.
The Godfather.
Godfather 2.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. But no, so
The saga continues.
yeah. So on the way back, we're up there for a couple days for business, hanging out, partying it up, and having a good old time. So on the way in, I fucking land, and we're sitting there, and traveling with my buddy, fucking hanging out. Well, we go through the customs immigration check, and we go through, and the guy goes,
Did you have any marijuana?
No. So we go through, and I'm sitting there, and the guy goes, oh, well, so what are you doing here? Oh, I'm just hanging out with my buddy, and I point to my buddy because he's like 4 steps away from me, right? So, and he's
Dude,
like,
if you were a black guy, they looked at you hella suspect.
no, they looked at me. They're Canadian. They looked at me hella suspect anyway.
Saying, he's like, I mean, you just wait. Oh, I'm hanging with my buddy.
Yeah, and so I'm
white guy.
no. The Canadians invented the word buddy. Like they have a very specific way they say it, and it's fucking weird. But we'll get into that.
We already spent the episode insulting Canadians.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. I think they heard that episode. That's why they fucking. So they send him through, no problem, and they send me into this line, and so I'm in the fucking cattle line down this long ass hallway. The guy goes, okay, down this hallway, hand this paperwork to the officer. He'll tell you what to do. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool. They're going to put me in a room. They're going to bring in the fucking guy with the folder and the paperwork. And then, then tell me, oh, we're going to need some more information from you here. Like the fucking scene from The Matrix where they bring Neo in the room and they're like, Mr. Anderson. And they, you've been accused of blah, blah, blah. And they fucking open this big old file folder.
That'd have been a bitch if you would have, caught a case. And then
I know, right?
You couldn't do the show no more. My main concern.
I'd had to do it from the fucking lockup.
Yeah.
No, so they
like Mac Dre.
Yeah. Put it down on the phone. No, so they put me in this fucking room, and I'm sitting there, and they're letting me sweat. I got like the one-way mirror. I'm sure of it, and I'm fucking sitting there, and the guy, 15, 20 minutes later, comes in. He's like, and there's a phone in this room, so I'm sitting there, and there's like a.
Was he French or
no, he was just,
or American-Canadian?
He was American-Canadian. Okay. So I'm sitting there, and he comes in, and he's like, "Hey, man, so how's it going?" Fucking politest dude I've ever seen in my entire life. I've seen security guards that are fucking assholes.
They're pretty polite fuckers.
Yeah. And so he goes, "Hey, buddy, so what do you got going on here?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just hanging out with my buddy. He's hopefully right out there waiting for me. He went through right before I did, and you guys sent me this way and sent him another way." And he goes, "Oh, okay. Well, so just so you know, while you're here, the initial guard that you talked to understands that you're here doing more than you let on. So we're here to find out why." And I was like, "Okay." He goes, "So why don't you start by telling me what brings you here today?" I said, "Oh, I've never been here before."
All this crack in my ass.
Yeah, right. And I was like, "Oh, I've never been here before." And my buddy called and said, "Hey, you want to roll with me?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And he goes, "Oh, so what are you going to be doing?" I said, "Me, hopefully doing some drinking, maybe some hanging out at strip clubs or something. Those fine gentleman establishments." And he kind of starts laughing, and so he's like, "Okay, so when's your flight home?" I said, I'm not really sure. My buddy booked the trip, as I mentioned. And, if we want to get in touch with him, he's literally right outside those double doors, I'm sure. And he goes, oh, okay, that's fine. Do you have his phone number by chance? I said, yeah, absolutely. Would you like me to call him? No. We'll use this phone here so you don't have to use your minutes or anything like that. I'm like,
oh, that's really polite.
Yeah.
That's really fucking
He's
polite.
being polite as fuck.
Wow.
So at no time did I feel like I'm, fucking getting a body cavity search. So he's dialing the number. He's dialing my buddy's number.
Was it crack or heroin in your ass?
Right. So he's dialing my buddy's number. And I'm like, hey, do me a favor. Tell him if he doesn't cooperate, you're going to give me the full treatment. He starts fucking laughing and goes, oh, no, there's so much more we're going to do to you. I was like, oh, Jesus. I was like, damn it. So he talks to my buddy.
Did he have a Mountie hat?
No, that would have been even worse. So he talks to my buddy.
Hey, it's not even legit if it's not a Mountie.
That's true. But he talks to my buddy, and he fucking hangs up the phone. Like, he's smiling, laughing, joking around on the phone with my buddy. Hangs up the phone, and the smile just drains from his face. And he looks me dead in the face and goes, okay. And he picks up his pen, starts writing down a little note. He's like, so why don't you tell me why you lied to me? And I was like, whoa, what? So what the fuck are you talking about? And he goes, so your buddy tells me you're up here helping him out? I said, helping him out with what?
Handies.
He goes,
Handies.
Apparently he's up here buying vehicles. And I said, yeah, that's what he's doing. And he just goes, okay, so we're going to start again. Let me just tell you, if you were here and needed a work permit, I'd be turning you around right now and putting you back on a plane. What he's doing is not illegal. I said, yeah, I know. But you're with him. You need to tell me the truth right now. And I was like, okay, I'm up here hanging out, hopefully drinking some beer. This guy is up here doing what he's doing. I am with him 100%. Like, I get where you're going with this. Like, you want to know what he's up to. I get it.
But he's really letting you know that I could put your punk ass in jail.
Yeah. And so I explained to him, and I'm not getting an attitude with him at all, because I'm where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
He's not an American cop. I mean, he probably could have been all right.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm sitting there, and he does one of these, fucking closes my file. He just like closes the file with my passport in it. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And he goes, and he goes on this little rant for a few minutes.
What's Canadian jail even like?
I don't even know. But so he folds the folder, stands up and goes, okay, Chris, I'm going to go ahead and have you stand up. And I'm like, oh, here we go.
Cough.
Yeah. Put your hands behind your back. And he goes, why don't you go ahead and just spread your arms for me? I said, okay, no problem. He just pat down my pockets in my jacket. And he goes,
why you got a pat on me?
Right. I was like, I'm just went through security, motherfucker. Like, you don't have to pat me down. So he grabs my bag. He's like, do you mind if I go ahead and open this? As if I can fucking tell him no. Yeah. Like, what am I going to do? Be like, I'm good.
No, I left the bomb. I mean, I left the bomb on the plane. Sorry.
Right. No, so after that, like, I was like, absolutely, no problem. I go to unzip my bag, and he goes, you don't need to do that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just be over here. So he unpacks my fucking bag and puts everything out on the table. He goes, okay, you're good. And I was like, all right. He's like, yeah, you can pick up your stuff now. I'm like, oh.
You can't pick up my shit?
Like,
hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
Right.
You just sprawled my shit all on the fucking table.
Yeah, he was like a fucking little kid who just like makes a big ass fucking mess and was like, what do you mean? What do you mean I have to pick it up?
But he probably thought you were trying to make a move because,
Oh, sure.
It became official that Trump is the official president-elect today.
Dude, I will tell you what. I was so fucking, oh man. I was talking to my buddy about this on the way back. We were talking about like the electoral college votes tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm sitting.
You guys really were talking about that?
Yeah, on the way back.
After the Seahawks game.
Yeah.
After you talked about the Seahawks game.
We knew the fucking Seahawks were going to win. Who cares? Okay. No, but so that was
lime green.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, that was amazing. So that was my trip into Canada. trip coming out, we're talking about the fucking presidential electoral college vote, shit like that. Well, my laptop dies, so I stick it in the seat back in front of me. We land the plane, and of course, we're delayed coming out of Canada, just like we were delayed on the way up.
De-icing.
Yeah.
It's going around.
Yeah. The struggle is real. So we land in Seattle, and the pilot hops on and goes, okay, if you're flight number blah, 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 you need to get off the plane first. Please leave time for these people. They literally have to get off this plane, go to the next one. The doors are closing in 2 minutes. Whew. Throw all my stuff on. Bam, bam, bam. Grab my backpack. Fucking race to the other terminal. Get up to the counter, and the guy's like, oh, okay, yeah, we have just done last call for the airplane, and so we will see if there's any seats. Give me just a few minutes.
Last call means
right.
You're not serving the drunks no more, but I can still get one.
Right? Yeah.
That's what last call means. I mean, you don't understand when you say last call.
I still have the option.
You're not talking to me.
Yeah, right.
You're talking to everybody else. Last call does not apply.
Right. And so he's getting us all sorted out to get seats on the plane, and he's like, "Oh, hey, perfect, 2 seats right next to each other for you guys."
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool.
You can hold hands,
right? And I'm like, cool. So I can charge my. I was like, I left my fucking laptop on the other plane. I literally left it in the seat back on the fucking plane.
Snake's gonna get it.
Right. So I don't have time to go back. Like, if I don't get on this plane now, I don't get on this plane. And so I get on the plane, and I'm like, on the Alaska website, frantically searching for the fucking customer support info to like file my claim for my lost item. And all of a sudden, they're like, okay, give us just a minute. We'll be closing the cabin door and get us underway. And I'm like, oh, geez, I'm fucking sweating my ass off. All of a sudden, this like 6'8" air marshal looking fucking black dude in a suit walks past us, and all of a sudden, I hear my name called. And I'm like, oh, they're just fucking making sure we're on the plane. So I'm like, yeah, right here. He goes, you got some ID on you? And my buddy looks at me and goes, fucking what now? Jesus Christ. I was like, yeah. Why? What's up? And he's like, oh, because if you want this back, I'm going to need to make sure it's you. He had my fucking laptop.
Really?
I was like, yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah, this one right fucking here.
Is this the good one, or is that the piece of shit?
This is the good one. Okay. And so I was like, man, I could fucking kiss you right now. It's like 6'7", fucking 300-pound black guy, and he's like, yeah, I'd prefer you not. I was like, thank you, man.
So you went to Canada and started kissing black guys.
You know, hey, weirder things have happened. I mean, this is the Hype Podcast. We just fucking rock and roll. But like you said, for the second time, and as I like to say, once again, Mr. Donald Trump has won the presidency. That's like twice in a row. Has anybody else ever won it twice in a row?
I mean, twice in a row.
Well, he won it, and then they had
they made it official.
Well, yeah, but if they voted the other way, what happens? Is it officially Hillary if they voted the other way?
No. Damn, I forgot to get a clip where it actually turned out. I mean, it actually went against Hillary. Like, she lost votes.
Yeah, she lost by more this time. Yeah. So
motherfuckers are like, nah. The bitch is losing. Oh, but why she want to come out? They want to. I mean, her and Bill want to come out and blame everybody else. Oh, it was the FBI. Oh, it was the hacking.
Yeah, they were blaming Russia.
Yeah,
for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's because I pissed off Putin like in 2011.
Yeah, no
like
shit.
Left his toilet seat down.
Hey, listen, you don't little Clinton family. I got a little tidbit of information for you. You don't hear fucking Putin blaming you for his ambassador being shot, bitches. Quit your fucking whining. You lost.
I think that's a little too soon. I mean, you know.
How is that too soon?
That's too soon.
Don't be a fucking wussy.
That's a little too soon. I mean, because hold on, I gotta tell you, because you know, I got my thing with this electoral college thing.
Right,
is like, why are Democrats such pussies now? Just, I mean, dude, really, I'm like, I don't think we would let Republicans get away with the bullshit that we pull now. You know what? People are dying in Aleppo, but we're protesting because this orange motherfucker got elected. Yeah. Dude. Seriously, I'd be like, we just don't get it. Like, check this out. People are hating so bad because they were hating on Trump so bad. Right. It is what it fucking is. Check out this clip from Morning Joe.
Republican members of the Electoral College have faced intense pressure to go against their states and not vote for Trump. In Pennsylvania, some are receiving police protection.
Police
the Pittsburgh
protection.
Post-Gazette reports that thousands of emails land in their inboxes every day. Copies of the Federalist Papers and other books urging political courage are being
I voted for
mailed
Trump.
to
I
their
can't read.
homes. They are even getting phone calls in the middle of the night. An elector in Michigan has said he has received dozens of emails threatening his life, including one talking about putting a gun in his mouth. One Pennsylvania elector estimates he receives 3,000 to 5,000 emails, letters, and phone calls a day from as far away as France, Germany, and Australia. I'm a big boy, he said, but this is stupid.
That is fucking ridiculous.
So that's the party of the people? You wanted me to elect your bitch, and that's how y'all act? And I voted for the hoe. I voted for her.
Dude,
I mean,
first of all,
I will tell you, hey, peer pressure is a motherfucker. I'm surprised I am not strung out on heroin because I fucking collapsed to peer pressure to vote for this
first off,
loser ass bitch.
First of all, why the fuck are people from France and Germany calling about Hillary Clinton? Why does she owe you money, motherfuckers?
I mean, so you got to make calls for her now?
Yeah, really. Did she forget to drop off that fucking last case of guns for you? Is that what?
So it's like, all right, yeah, well, I don't understand. I don't get it. They're like, don't vote for Trump. Yeah, I think it's $1,000 fine if you do it in Washington. Like if they say you come to the state house and it says you're supposed to do this, even though this is not a Trump state. You
know what I want to know? I want to know.
With interest, probably.
Yeah, yeah, right. No, what I want to know is, I pick up the phone.
Yeah.
And I dial up DJ Oso Fresh.
Yeah.
And I say, "Yo, motherfucker, you don't vote Hillary. I'm coming to get you." What do you say to that?
I say, fuck you.
And you hang up.
You know what I say? I've already allowed people to shame me into voting for this bitch. So nothing you can say to me can really make me feel worse than caving to weak arguments.
I just don't get, like, when somebody reads an email that's like, "Oh, I'm gonna, vote for Hillary or I'll kill your family." Like, okay, first of all, it's not that fucking serious. Second of all, you're not even man enough to come up to my face and say some shit. You're writing me a fucking email or calling me on the phone.
Hey, but with all the mass shootings we have nowadays, hey, I'd be kind of mindful.
Dude,
because there's some dumb / crazy motherfuckers out there that are like, yeah.
Don't they all get fucking Secret Service and police and all that fucking bullshit? Like they just said. They just said they got police protection.
They do now.
Oh, it's not a normal thing?
That's not a normal thing.
I thought those officials bodyguards.
You're not fucking special for shit. You signed up for a free ass job. Just so you could be part of the political process. That's what you signed up for. Just be part of the process.
You just hired
I think they give you like a button and a fucking frame certificate saying that
they get you a fucking pin and a picture. That's what you get.
Yeah, you get a picture with like maybe the governor at the most.
You don't
it's not like
even get the gold watch.
It's not like Donald Trump shows up and says, "Thank you for voting for me."
That's fucking awesome. Well, I told this story a while back when he was actually first announced his candidacy. Is I know a guy who actually runs ran the Clark County candidacy for Trump. He was like his campaign manager in Washington, and Trump invited them. Him and his son, the guy that I know, invited him on the airplane. Said, "Hey, come with us to Spokane. We'll fly you there. We'll discuss, strategy. Blah blah blah. I'll have the plane fly you back." So when they fucking get on the airplane, Trump's got like a bag of fucking Big Macs just sitting there, and he literally ate like 2 Big Macs like right in a row. Well, apparently, like that's his mantra. Like when he goes to fucking places to eat, this guy just fucking gorges himself. Like with the nastiest fucking food ever.
Hey, he had like that taco salad.
Yeah. That was probably.
I mean, that is you have to stop and admit to yourself that is some weird shit. Like, I'm cool with Mexicans. I'm having a taco salad. But the racism is so bad. You're just like, well, fuck it. That's just what he is,
right?
He's a 70-year-old white guy.
Dude, you know what? You want to know what?
I'd have a hard time meeting a 70-year-old white guy who's not fucking as racist as Donald Trump.
No, that's true. No. You want to? I always wonder if, like, behind closed doors, he's that guy who just fucking has that half gallon of whiskey, just gets fucking blackout drunk, and just starts like yelling.
It had to be, because I don't think he drinks.
Just like yelling at the fucking TV.
I don't think he drinks at all.
No?
No.
Really? He's like the first president in a long time that doesn't have like some sort of criminal record, isn't he?
I don't know.
George Bush got a DUI.
Yeah.
So that was on his record. I thought Obama had some like weird misdemeanor for like vandalism or some shit when he was younger. Some weird shit like that.
Yeah, well, I know he smokes pot.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe.
He caught a pot charge.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's why he abolished that shit.
Yeah. Could you imagine fucking Trump just running around taking blackout selfies with his fucking tan orange skin and his fucking toupee? Like, what if Donald Trump was fucking around at 6 West and was like, Oso, come take a fucking picture with me. And this just fucking orange Oompa Loompa looking son of a bitch was trying to take blackout selfies with you.
You know, I don't want to be a part of your blackout selfie culture.
No? You can't have that shit of you floating around the internet?
Yeah, you definitely wake up and look at your phone and be like, yeah.
Dude, I've done that. I did that a couple times, actually, last year or so. I won't lie.
And did you recognize who you were with?
Well, one of them, I actually did a little drop for the show at Helium Comedy Club, and you can tell, like, I watched the video the next day and was like, nah, like, no, dog, I can't have that out on the internet.
I mean, or you look at the picture and you're like, what was that?
Yeah. Yeah, you just have no fucking idea. Like, when did I decide that was a good idea?
Just trying to recognize landmarks in the background.
Yeah. Or the second thought that usually pops in is like, man, I don't remember going there.
Hold on. How did I get here?
Yeah, really. Like we were not even on this side of town.
Hold on. Walk outside. Any blood on the car? Is there any blood on the car? All right. We're fucking good.
Oh my God.
I had no snakes on the plane, and nobody needs to know what I did last summer. Fuck.
Let alone last night.
Last night. Whoa,
yeah,
Nelly.
Yeah, whoa, Nelly. Nah, man. But speaking of last night, I actually just fucking started watching that new show Quantico on Netflix. Have you seen it?
With all the pretty bras on it?
It's the FBI training cadets. And
I'm aware of what the show is.
And the main broad is like a young Eva Mendes.
Yeah, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it and I said, boy, them hoes is way too pretty to be solving any crimes. Just saying. Just way too fucking pretty to solve any fucking crimes. I mean, some shows are like that. I mean, even sometimes with dudes, you're just like, that dude is way too pretty to be solving.
Like, what's his face? Fucking Shamar from Criminal Minds. Like,
yeah.
Like, brother, motherfucker, you're out doing some modeling. You ain't looking for no killers and shit. That
motherfucker wouldn't get you dirt under his fingernails. He at home working on his eyebrows. You know, baby girl.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he really got white girls believing that brothers run around and call broads baby girl. Yeah. You know, baby girl. Dude, that could get you a trip to HR. Fucking baby girl. You know, baby girl. Especially if you try to rub him on the big one.
Yeah, really.
Why the brother gotta be stuck on the big one?
I was just gonna say, I do love they have like the stereotype they made that show out to be.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
I mean, he ends up with a nice slim.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Butter pecan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, a frame worth sliding.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Hell yeah.
So I mean, I forgot how he left the show.
I didn't even know. I didn't make it that far because it just once the core groups leave to me, like it just fucks me up.
Once you've seen a serial killer doing a twisted thing with with the weird guy always coming up with profiling them and shit. Once you've seen that go down like 5 or 6 times, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, once there's 17 seasons of that shit, you basically know what the show's about.
At least with Law and Order, I mean, he'd always be like, well, fuck it, we'll sue him for something else. I know that on Law and Order, he would like make up shit.
Yeah, right.
Well, I can't get him for murder. I'll sue the company that made the pants he wore.
Yeah, no shit.
Because those are murder pants. And you've seen episodes like that.
Yeah, you have. Like, you really have.
Murder Pants by Levi's.
Yeah. Last time on Law and Order. God, I love those too. Like when they give you the recap, like on the next episode of Law and Order SVU, like Mariska Hargitay goes after murder pants.
Well, every week with SVU, they're like, it's like, what's gonna happen?
Some fucked up shit's gonna happen, and they're gonna solve the case.
We don't talk about it on the show, but this Law and Order SVU is gonna be some fucking rape. It's gonna be, but they've already gone through all the standard ways to do it, so they can become more creative. Like, there's a social media party where these kids are doing whatever, or
dude, we've talked about this. I find it astounding that they can talk about fucking rape and sodomy on TV, but they can't say bitch. Or they can't say fuck.
As astounding as it was to watch CNN replay the ambassador getting murdered.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm at work, I saw that motherfucker get murdered like 20 times today, at least.
And didn't they only like blot out his face or something like that?
They blotted out like something that was insignificant. You saw he was in front of you.
And then he wasn't.
And then he fell down.
God, that's fucking ridiculous.
And then, of course they took out the gunman. The gunman was like, he was ready to buck. He was like, who the fuck is next?
Yeah.
I mean, but you walk up in a place, you kill a motherfucker, and then how you supposed to get out?
Dude,
he said, it was a fucking standoff. They had to put one in him. He was waving that gun around.
Oh, dude, and he knew. That's what he went in there to go do.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, he wasn't like, oh, escape plan alpha fucking failed. Go to beta. No, he was just like, there is no escape plan.
But you hear about the bus in Berlin too, right?
Dude, I did hear about that. Just fucking mowed down a crowd of like fucking Christmas people or some shit.
But let me get this straight. There's a crowd of motherfuckers downtown marching about Trump, but this shit is going on?
Yeah, really.
But this shit is going on.
Yeah. Now, you know what I also find fascinating is why we give so many fucks about what's going on over there. And that shit isn't happening here. Or if it is, they're not reporting on it here.
Well, when it comes to, let's say, we'll end it out a little political because we're running out of time because I don't feel like talking to the son of a bitch no more. But, when you look at like what's going on in Aleppo, which is fucking crazy.
Right.
That's Obama's greatest failure, but hey, Trump wants to pull back.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's failing because he didn't intervene. Well, what the fuck are he supposed to do?
Yeah, no kidding.
And then they want to give him shit about Iraq, and I'm sitting there like, well, the deal was we were supposed to pull our troops out of Iraq, and Iraq could never come to a resolution to have us put our troops back in there. So you want us to remain in a fucking sovereign nation and just hang the fuck out? Yeah. 15 more minutes? You just want Obama to just keep telling the troops, hang out.
Yeah.
15 more minutes.
Nah, just tell me to fucking hang out and relax, and you let me know when I gotta go. If not, I'm fucking here.
So these motherfuckers leave in ISIS force. What the fuck is he supposed to do?
Yeah.
Go over there himself?
Might help.
Him, a couple Navy SEALs. I mean, like Rambo, just take out fucking ISIS.
Dude, you know what? I don't even fucking worry about that shit. I'm going to go home, fucking find a new show on Netflix to watch, and I'm going to worry about that.
You got to watch the OA.
What is that?
So, you know how Stranger Things just met that need you didn't even know you had?
Right.
It's kind of in that vein.
Really?
Yeah.
Like fucking mythical monsters and magic and weird shit like that?
No, it's more, it's kind of.
Give me a rundown.
So check this out.
Play me out and give me a rundown here.
So check this out. It starts out with a chick jumping off a bridge. Okay. Oh, I'm in. Hey, what the fuck?
Season over.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
So she's been gone 7 years. I'm not spoiling anything. She's been
Right.
gone 7 years, and when she left, abducted or whatever, she was blind.
Okay.
When she came back, she could see.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
And really had no idea or really didn't give a fuck. And the way it unfolds is she picks 5 people to stand with her,
Okay.
and those 5 people, she said over multiple episodes, she tells them the story of where she's been for 7 years.
Okay.
And it's some weird shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta go fucking check that out.
Yeah, no real sexy time or nothing. It's like really just all weird shit. It's dope.
Dude, enough procrastinating. I'm going home to fucking
I mean,
watch
you,
this shit right
you,
now.
you will make it through at least 2 episodes.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Well, I'm about to go hit the first one this evening because this is the Hype Podcast. We about to be out. I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oso Fresh.
Catch us every week right here at Oso's crib. Don't show up though, because
No, don't show up to my house.
he'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
Just saying.
saying.
Yeah.
Real shit.
It's time to go.
Stay tuned. Listen for the location on the Hype Podcast live coming up within the next month or so.
I don't know when that shit's coming up.
It's time to go.
I do know it's time to go. So,
I'll have to tell my elbow room story next week.
yeah, you do. So, next week, I expect some fucking phone calls from you motherfuckers.
Oh, all right, what's the number? 442-999.
HYPE.
That was rhetorical. I was answering it myself.
Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/the Hype Podcast.
Rate us on iTunes, fuckers.
Rate us on iTunes, motherfuckers. That is DJ Oso Fresh, and he just told Joe it's time to go.
Rate us like Law and Order SVU. Just change it. Just change a letter.
All right, we out.
Hold on. I gotta say it. This is the podcast after the podcast.
Oh, man.
And that was a long fucking story too.
Suck a dick.
You know, if I could afford an Apple Watch, I would have checked it a couple times, and it would have said, "Oh, it ain't here now."
It would have said what?
It would have said it's time to go.
Oh.
Oh,
You fucked it up.
Alicia.
all right, I'm out of here.
I love those moments that just fucking don't go right.
You know,
Oh, that's awesome.